Your emotions can ruin your life if you let it. If you let yourself react to every single emotion that you have, you're going to ruin your life. You're going to dwindle any relationship that you may have. Since when have we become so reactive? Why are we so sensitive to our own emotions? And it's only the negative ones too. It's only the bad ones, like anger, sadness, pride, resent. All of those emotions were so easy to be reactive off of. It's like it's easier. It's easier to give off this low frequency vibe because it's just easy, you know? I don't see too many people reacting off of joy, excitedness, off of love, you know, nothing that is positive. I don't see any reactions off of positivity. Why are we so reactive? It's to the point where we're in traffic sticking out middle fingers because we're in a rush. Why are we so reactive? You can ruin your life that way. You can not let anyone trust you. To let yourself be so reactive that everything that makes you angry just makes you want to punch a wall. We need to understand that our emotions do not dictate us. Your emotions, they come and go like clouds. Emotions are like clouds in your head. And if you let the thundercloud come and just consume you, you will start acting. Your brain will act. It will tell you, hey, your body is overcompensating for this emotion right now, so you need to react. Literally. It's like a brain fog in your brain telling you that it's too much. You need to act. You need to go berserk. You need to go crazy, right? You can't handle the emotion. Why can't we handle these emotions? I have a prediction, but it's probably a reach. And quite honestly, I feel like everyone knows where it's headed, but it's the internet. It is the internet. It is the constant exposure of emotion. And I talk about the internet all the time and how it's an issue, you know, and how we're constantly being exposed to too many things at once. It's true. But emotion-wise, imagine the amount of different types of emotional videos that you watch in your day. You know, sad ones, happy ones, motivational ones, you know, angry ones, things that make you question your life, you know. All these videos have so many emotions that they're throwing at you. So much that it's hard for you to even fathom how you feel about the video. You know, so the constant exposure of so many emotions at once with like barely any explanations, it's making us so reactive toward our own emotions to the point where as soon as we feel this little speckle of emotion, this little speckle of sadness, our bodies can't handle it. It's because it's overexposed by emotions. We're already emotional by 12 o'clock. You know, we're on our phones in the morning. You know, that's our first thing we're doing, right? We're going on our phones in the morning. By 12 o'clock, you're so emotionally invested in too many things that as soon as something affects you personally, we're overreactive. You're overreactive. You're overreacting to something that shouldn't even affect you anymore, you know? But it's because of this overexposure in our bodies, we're telling ourselves that we are feeling these emotions when we're really not, you know? You see some crazy things on the internet, some crazy video, and you're like, whoa, you know, this person, like, they must be going through something. You know, you start feeling this emotion, start feeling like you feel bad for this person, but you're not living that life. So you're confusing your brain. We're confusing our brains here. This is why we're so reactive. We're confusing our brains with all these other emotions that have nothing to do with us. They have everything to do with just the glimpse of the internet. It's literally not real. It's an AI or it's on the screen. It's some metaverse BS. You know, it's not your real emotion. Your real emotion comes out when you're reacting now. You can't even tell how you feel. It's all about how your body is reacting to that emotion. Because most of the time you can't feel it. You can't feel the emotion because you're constantly, you know, there's so many emotions you're feeling at once. You can't even target it. It's easier to target when your body's reacting. When you're mad, your face is red, you're punching the air, like you're mad, you know, instead of just being mad. How can we eliminate this problem? Because it's ongoing and it's going to get worse, you know? It's going to get so worse to the point no one's going to be friendly on the street anymore. Like I said, eye contact is dead. No one's going to smile at each other. It's going to be a bunch of reactive, like, free-for-all survival instinct BS. That's what it's going to be. If it isn't already. It's survival, reactive, like... It's like we're looking over our shoulders, like we're scared. We're living in a world of fear. A fear of ourselves. A fear of our own emotion. Like, that is scary. Like, forget about the reactions. Like imagine our mankind escalating to this. You know, I like to think of the WALL-E movie, because the WALL-E movie is probably the best presentation of what this world is going to end up being in the next, I don't know how many years, but that's where we're headed, you know? We might not be that reactive, but we will distract ourselves so much to the point where we don't react at all. That's scary. That's really scary, you know? We might be sensitive to all our reactions now, but we will desensitize ourselves through the media, through the internet. That's where we're headed. So all these emotions we're being exposed to, we're just going to get used to it. We are going to get used to it, and nothing's going to make us happy anymore. Nothing's going to make us feel love. Nothing's going to make us even feel hate, because we're distracted. We're at peace, you know. The distraction is the phone in our face, and I guess that's where we'll find peace in mankind, is the screen. Because that's the main emotions we're getting. I mean, no? Tell me otherwise. Tell me otherwise. But that's what I want to talk about today, because, I mean, it's a little controversial, but you can take your own take on it. I believe that we're all becoming sensitive. We're being overreactive to these emotions, and, you know, it's just going to get worse. So it's always good to acknowledge these problems while we're experiencing them, because we're human, you know, we're allowed to react, but shit, we're allowed to feel our emotions without having to react either. You know, we should be able to feel these emotions. But, yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.